Round 23 of the NRL kicks off with Thursday night footy at 7:50 with the Melbourne Storm taking on the Brisbane Broncos. I'm backing the Melbourne Storm to beat the Broncos 13+. On Friday night footy at 6 o'clock, we have the Panthers taking on the Knights. And our final game of Friday night footy at 8 o'clock is the Raiders taking on the Manly Seagulls. I'm backing Penrith to beat the Knights 13+, and the Raiders to beat Manly 13+. On Super Saturday, our first game at 3 o'clock is the Dragons taking on the Sharks. Our second game at 5:30 is the Dolphins taking on the Roosters. And our final game for Super Saturday at 7:30 is the Bulldogs taking on the Warriors. I'm backing the Sharks to beat the Dragons 13+, the Roosters to beat the Dolphins 1-12, and the Warriors to beat the Bulldogs 1-12. On Sunday Arvo footy at 2 o'clock, we have the Titans taking on the Rabbitohs, and our final game for round 23 on Sunday at 4 o'clock is the Parramatta Eels taking on the Cowboys. I'm backing the Rabbitohs to beat the Titans 13+, and the Parramatta Eels to beat the Cowboys 1-12. It is Indigenous round this weekend for the Rugby League, and every single team playing this weekend will have an Indigenous strip. So look out for them this weekend. A lot of teams have done a lot of effort into these jerseys and they look amazing. This is the Bulldogs kit. A bit of colour in it this weekend. You've got a bit of blue and predominantly Indigenous culture. The jersey is a black jersey, which I think the Bulldogs have done a very good job and they have outdone themselves. But there are some other good jerseys out there this weekend, so look out for them when you're watching the Rugby League this weekend. My game of the round for round 23 of the NRL has to be on Super Saturday at 3 o'clock is the Dragons taking on the Cronulla Sharks. It's the Battle of the Beaches, Wollongong versus Cronulla. Both sides trying to look for finals footy. The Sharks have got that upper edge. They're a bit more closer to finals footy if they keep winning. They do have, however, a good run home to the finals if they are to make it. So my bet is that the Sharks will get the job done. It will be tough out there at Jubilee Oval on Saturday, but I think the Sharks will get the job done over the Dragons. Wherever you are this weekend, make sure you catch the Rugby League. It is back on 9 this weekend on Saturday, so make sure you catch a game of Rugby League. Enjoy the weekend of it, and good luck to everyone who was tipping.